What's up, Headless Horde? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks to get that Funko booth at NYCC. Stick around. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking NYCC. We have some reservations going up next week. So I wanted to make a quick video to try to help you out and get that Funko booth. And there's also other reservations that will be up that we'll talk about a little bit in this video. But if you guys could do me a massive favor, smash that like, and maybe even more importantly, subscribe if you are a returning viewer and you have yet to subscribe. It really helps me out. I am on my way to 1,500 subscribers. Also, check out channel memberships. I'll be giving away next month one of these brand new Headless Netstar hats. They are flex fit, and you're going to be looking good at New York Comic Con wearing this thing. I'll tell you that right now. All right, guys, so let's talk about NYCC. So I'm going to pull this up. Now, this is right on the New York Comic Con website. If you have purchased a VIP ticket, you're looking to be in pretty good shape here. This is going to be going next Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what you're going to do is you're going to probably get a code or a special link. I can't exactly remember how that happens with the VIP members, but definitely make sure you check your spam folders if you do not get that by Tuesday. You're going to log in and you are going to get into a queue, and basically kind of like how the ticket drop works, you're going to just kind of wait. You're going to see a little running guy and hope to God he gets up there quickly. Now, that is on Tuesday, September 17th. And then also for VIP ticket holders, on September 24th, which is the following Tuesday, you're going to be putting in for exclusive private autographs and other exclusives not related to Funko. So these are your chances to get that. Now, VIP, if you happen not to get it, you can then also join in on the regular reservations. For regular ticket holders or even Popverse, unfortunately, we are not getting any kind of special treatment, I guess, this year, even though we are paying $100 for the membership. I will never do it again, to be completely honest with you, unless I really want to go for the VIP tickets. That's the only benefit I can see at this point. Yes, you get to log in first. If you are a Popverse member, you do get access to autographs and photo ops first before the general public. But I'll be completely honest with you, I don't think anything this year has been sold out. Now, last year, Chris Evans did sell out, and so did Ewan McGregor. So that's the benefit of the Popverse universe. Plus, you get first dibs on tickets. But again, I don't think I'll ever purchase that again. So general public, let's talk. Funko reservations. This is going to be Thursday, September 19th at 12 p.m. And then your panel and exclusive reservations are going to be available on Thursday, September 26th. So it looks like if you're not a VIP, it looks like you don't get even any chance at these private autographs. Now, the private autographs, I just got back from Fan Expo Chicago. This could be just a more personalized meet and greet with specific people. Because I know their VIPs got in a line and they brought in different people throughout the day, and it was a little bit more exclusive. You're kind of able to hang out a little longer. You still have to pay for the autographs. So if that is kind of what NYCC is doing with this, I think that's what that is. VIP members, if you watch this video, let me know down in the comments. Am I right on with this, or do you have other information that I am unable to get since I do not have VIP? But I'm thinking that is what that is, and this is why it's not available to the general public. How do you get these things? How do you get the Funko booth? How do you get these panel reservations? How do you get other exclusives? So again, you are going to be sent out a link. you're going to join the queue. You need to be logged in by 12 p.m. Eastern, and that is for all 4 of these drops. And you're just basically trying to hope and pray that the running man is super fast for you. Now, here are some tips and tricks to help you get these exclusives. Just like the ticket drop, you cannot open several tabs. You need to be careful with that, because what happens is they will cancel each other out if they see that you're trying to do that from the same internet browser. So the way to get around this is you can open up several different internet browsers. So you have Internet Explorer, there's Chrome, there's Opera, Firefox, and so on and so forth. So listen, get them all, download them all, remove them if you don't want them afterwards. But basically, that is going to be your best bet. And use another device or devices if you have the ability to do so. Now, I know someone I was talking to had mentioned to me that they're going to be at work and they will only have their phone, so they're only going to be able to have one chance. So here's what I say to that: download more browsers on your phone and then log in. And that way you will have an opportunity to then at least get 3 or 4 different browsers up and running. So it just would, give you a better chance. So I know on my phone, I have like Chrome, I have Internet Explorer, I have Firefox, and I also have Opera. And I'll be running that on my computer, and I'll be having another computer as well. So I will have 12 of these browsers open. Again, if they're on different devices, the browser thing will work just fine. So that is going to be your best chance to try to get this. Now, if you miss out completely, and I'm talking strictly about the Funko booth, last year they did have a line that you could line up first thing in the morning. And then throughout the day, they kind of brought some people up. And I went up there on Saturday, but I got in the line late because I didn't want to waste the whole day standing in line. But I was still able to get to the booth. Yes, a lot of stuff was sold out, but I was still able to get 1 or 2 that I actually wanted. That is another option if you do miss out. You just got to be willing to stand in line. The other thing is at New York, it's different than San Diego, because in San Diego, it seems like the booth is usually pretty open. Lately at New York, they've been having walls up, so you can't even like see people in line. And that is unfortunate because sometimes you're able to, kind of talk to people online, make friends with security. Like that is the number one thing. Make friends with the security. They won't yell at you for not walking and walking and walking like they always do. But again, if at New York this year they have it locked up again with walls, there's not much you can do as far as trying to talk to people and try to ask them to buy you something, and then you pay them extra $20 or whatever on top. And most people will do that. But if you do miss out on the drop completely, your best bet will probably then to be getting into that overflow line as soon as you're able to, and that is down on the lower level where they hold everybody for the ability to actually get into the con. So it's in the same location. You just got to ask some of the volunteers or follow signs. The only other thing I can suggest is that you meet somebody on Thursday or Friday. And if they end up having the booth, maybe you can go that route with them. Because at that point, you're really not going to be able to get in unless you are in that overflow line. That's about the only way to do it. And it is nice because at least you know that the overflow line is there and people aren't just going to rush it. I remember back in like 2000, I think it was like 2016, we just had to keep circulating. And basically, when they open the line, it just gets jam packed. People are getting crazy. It's Funko, you guys know. And it gets nuts. That is going to be the best thing, is that at least they have that overflow line. And then again, get in that line as soon as you can. Listen, if you have a group of 4 or a group of 2, maybe you take shifts. No one in line is going to complain. Just know that it's not exactly the most fair thing because the line is wide. So it's not always like single file. So people do kind of try to get up there quicker. And the other question I got last year was, well, can you keep going back? Yeah, you can. Because remember, you can only buy 1 Funko Pop of each per time you get in that line. And technically, you're only supposed to be allowed to go in 1 time per con. but we know that obviously people do more than that. As far as the panel and exclusives, so I don't know what other exclusives they're going to be having at this con this year that you need to win the lottery for. In the past, the only other lottery I have seen is Entertainment Earth, and that's more or less only when they actually are dropping some type of exclusive Funko Pop, because they usually have some kind of exclusives, but usually if it's not a Funko, then it's usually just you kind of just walk up to the booth and wait in line. Now, 100% Soft will be there, and at San Diego Comic-Con, they were part of the lottery. I am going to assume that they will be part of this, and possibly Hasbro. If Hasbro is bringing any type of merchandise with them, like they did at San Diego, then they will probably be part of that as well. Beside those 2 or 3, I'm not really sure what else will be on there. Possibly Bait. If FYE is there, and they usually are, but again, they usually are not selling con exclusives. It's usually exclusives that you can buy online, honestly. But once in a while, they do surprise, and they do have something. So that is kind of what you're looking at as far as the other exclusives for these merchandise booths. Now, let's talk briefly about the panels. So my big thing is I always ask people to not put in for a panel if you know you're not going to go. Don't just do it to do it, because that's other people that could have the opportunity to see a panel. So last year we got the Ewan McGregor and we got the Chris Evans. So it was awesome. You know, neither talked for very long. Remember, there was a strike going on as well. So that probably had a lot to do with it, because they really were unable to talk to us about any movies or anything like that. So this year we have Josh Brolin, and we have the 3 actors from House of the Dragon. There's many, and I can see some really cool panels. So I think there's going to be a lot in this lottery this year. So basically, just don't take the panel just to take it, just to say you got something, especially if you don't really plan on using it. Now, I get it. Sometimes things get busy, and sometimes you just miss. Like, I miss panels all the time. But if I do the reservation, I make sure I go, because I know that other people want to go as well. And I don't want to be that person who just says, oh, screw it. And then people have to wait in the overflow line to get in when they could have won the lottery as well. It doesn't look like we're getting Fright Night this year, so that is one less thing we have to worry about. But these are the 4 dates that you need. Good luck. Let me know down in the comments if you have any other questions I can help you with. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new. Always smash that like. It helps out the channel enormously. And don't forget to check out the channel memberships. Again, next month's giveaway will be a brand new Headless. That's our hat. Guys, don't forget to keep those heads on. And I'll see you guys in the next video.